to First Class International Trading Signal channel. My name is S, and I'll be going through today's program, the weekly program, which is an educational program. As stated in my previous programs, I will be doing one educational program every week in all areas, so please do subscribe to the channels to keep in touch. It's quite important that you do so in the future as well, because once we move to shorter time frames, although there'll be signal much less, 5 to 1 less than the normal trading signals, it's still quite important that you subscribe. So basically, what we're looking at today are trading sessions. So we've got the Asian session, which is Tokyo or Shanghai, and then we've got the European session, which is mainly London or Frankfurt, and then we've got the US session, which is New York. I must say the Asian sessions relatively quiet for fundamental trading, or say Forex, and unless there's risk aversion, it's fairly quiet trading. That I must say, this is from UK time, so it's UK time after 1 a.m. in the morning. UK time is when the Japanese market opens. So sometimes it can be boring without data, but this is, of course, like I said earlier, with currency. So the Japanese session is quite flat compared to London, Europe and the US, but that is only in, say, Forex, or the gold is traded quite well actually in the Asian session compared to oil, etc. And obviously cryptocurrencies is obviously does move in Asia. Unless it is GDP out there, say in the fundamental area, nothing really moves, which is quite surprising fundamentally. London, this is a good area to place trades or do business with data. As COVID things have changed, fundamentally. Also in Brexit, it's not really yielding much more paperwork in correlation. For example, in Forex, usually 100 pips, 1% movement can happen on a good day. That's just in currency. 100 pips is, equivalent nearly 1%, depending, you trade with the stocks are well trading, and oil moves well in London. The US is quite active as well for oil, open on its opening and closing sessions. So it depends on what you want as a trader or investor. Intraday trading is quite important. It's still an important area where people trade, and the markets can be quite choppy on the other hand. So out of all the 3 sessions, the European and the US session, good place to be. What I mean by Europe is London, the European session from 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. 7 a.m.'s a bit flatter in Europe, say in Frankfurt, but in London it's an active session. The UK stock opening times can be quite volatile, so please note, depending on which broker, where you are around the world, the platform opening times will vary with the GMT. This is quite important, say after the Lite hours difference, and be aware spreads can largely, in any particular, on MT4, MT5 decimal places are incorrectly shown, sometimes a 17 and not 1.7, but 17 pips. So what I'm trying to say is depending where you are in the world, the presentation is quite different, and it can be confusing. So this is a time where on the MT4 or something where you can see a spread, it might be 1.7 pips, but in reality 17 pips is a decimal places what they can do if they place incorrectly or shown differently. It does make a difference, so always double check that area and opening closing times when you buy or sell a position, or with the signal. Although we're not obliged to go over this area in detail, it's just a tip-off area. And when you place the trades, you check what's the charge in terms of pips or the admin charge or any charge. So we're just let's just have a look. So we've got Tokyo Stock Exchange. So that opens between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. So if you're in UK, it's around 1 a.m. Then you've got Shanghai, which is 9 a.m. 3 a.m. Then Frankfurt 8 a.m. to 17:30 p.m. London's around 8 to 4 p.m. Then you've got New York around 9:30 to 4 p.m. So then you can see Bitcoin's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can trade it on the weekend. The oil begins at 1 a.m. in Japan, the UK time, to 10 p.m. in the UK, and then got gold 11 p.m. UK to 10 p.m. UK, and then Nikkei 1 a.m. UK. But you can't trade it before 1 a.m. before the Japanese session opens. I think it was after 11 p.m. UK time, and then same with the DAX, that is 1:15 a.m. in the UK, but 1 a.m. in Japan, 1:15 a.m. So please know when you trade and where's you aware in which session to buy and sell. This is the most active is London and New York. As this, I've stated this before. So the profits in these sort of sessions are much higher. But however, key patterns strong signals do come from Asia. So when there's a big sell-off or something, Asia is a good session to get sentiment from. Usually a continuation pattern follows in London, and reversal and continuation again in the US. So to round up, we need to. This is this is important where we have sort of average governments who are in rule. So to round up, we're looking for stability or continuation patterns in sessions, and to watch out for before you use trading signals, etc., that you do some housework. Watch out for the large spreads and trying to trade in most active sessions, although in the longer time frame it's irrelevant in that area. So so I hope you've got a gist of this area. This is just a beginner's guide for this week, and next week we'll look into the education side. We'll do some chart. We'll look at, now that we've looked at the sessions, as prices in the sessions, what can go up and down. Next week we will look at a different area that could be sort of chart patterns, etc. So I hope you enjoyed my channel today, and I look forward to another set of programs for next week. This is on the weekly trading chart patterns. I hope you enjoyed all my programs. Thanks. Bye bye.